Alrighty guys, welcome back to another one. Today we're going to shoot some Federal Flitecontrol buckshot, 12 gauge, 2 3/4 inch, 9 pellets of double-aught, although if you've seen the breakdown video on these, they are using 31.5 cal single-aught. But this is 9 pellets of it, 1325 FPS. This is the hunting version of it, if you want to call it that. We do have a deer on the box. They do also make a version that's 1145 FPS for personal protection. But we're going to shoot these at 42 yards today over a chrono. We're using the H&R Partner pump. We have chokes ranging from cylinder bore, improved cylinder, modified. That would be the either Benelli we have. We also have full and extra full. But anyway, let's get into it. Train wreck of an intro, but roll with it anyway. We're ready.
What choke's in this gun?
Cylinder bore.
Alrighty. We were recording?
Sure am.
Alrighty guys, welcome back to another one. Today we're going to be shooting some Federal Premium Flitecontrol wad.
Ooh, premium.
Yeah, premium, fancy. Copper plated buckshot. The specs on the box are obviously it's 12 gauge, 2 3/4 inch. Advertised velocity is 1325. 9 pellets, double-aught buck. He's done a breakdown on them and he's already talked about them, but I can't just sit down and jump into it. I got to contribute something to this. But anyways, we got a cylinder bore choke in this.
I had to step in front of the camera real quick, grab my drink.
All right. We got a cylinder bore choke in it. We're at 42 yards. We're going to shoot this thing over the chronograph. We are using a H&R Partner pump.
28-inch barrel.
Yep. But when we take a gander, I don't see my dogs down there nowhere. Make sure I ain't talking to myself with no mic, which I am not. I have a mic. So I guess let's see how this thing patterns. Are you ready, sir?
Sure am.
Let's see if this is the hardest kicking thing I've ever shot in my life. Not hardly.
Oh, look at that chrono. 1326. That is 1 FPS more than the box claim.
That is a fact.
Nice.
Those are not the hardest kicking thing I've ever shot by no means.
With the Flitecontrol wads, the claim to them is improved cylinder, maybe a modified, is the best choke to use, even at long range. So let's find out which one's best. We'll move from cylinder bore to extra full.
Yep. We like to look at the factory loads. You can tell it's a little spicy. It's not really flow back per se, but I don't know what you'd call that.
Yeah.
Slight marks on the primer, but that's normal. About every Federal shell I've ever shot's look like that.
Yeah. The 209As are bad to show
slight pressure, and I mean ever so slight.
Yeah. These are not overpressure by any means. It's a 1 ounce load at 1325.
Right. It's just a hot primer, so it makes it flow a little bit.
Yeah, and the primers are dome shaped too. So when they flatten, they kind of they flow back ever so slight.
It's nothing crazy. Like I said, we've pointed this out a bunch with Federals, so
yeah, totally normal.
Yep.
Let's go see what this looks like. I cannot see any holes from down here, but I'm expecting a good pattern.
Right. I wanted to point that out. That way somebody couldn't catch a glance of it. Be like, hey, that thing's showing pressure. No.
It's not.
That's just what the 209As look like.
There we go. Recording.
Well, alrighty, guys. We've got all 9. It looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 12. It looks like they're in a fairly wide spread. I'll go ahead and count them out since it's the first one. This is our standard. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Looks like a roughly 17 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 17 by 17 or 17 and a half. We'll call it 17 by 18 to be safe. It's kind of split here on that blue tape line, so
it's not a bad pattern. There's just nothing in the center, if you want to call it that.
Yeah, it's pretty naked where I was aiming.
Yep, it's kind of an arrow shape pointing this way, if you want to look at it that way.
I guess so. It comes up and over and back.
For improved cylinder, though, that's not terrible. Let's look at this wad.
Did you find it?
Yeah. I just now found it as I was saying that. But there you go, guys. That is the Flitecontrol wad. Looks totally normal. Let's move to the IC. I'd say with the IC, we'll see a much, much better pattern. And then with the mod, we'll have to use the either Benelli Nova or M4. Probably the Nova, honestly, because it's the same barrel length.
Yep.
But yeah, looks totally normal there. Moving on.
Recording.
Okay, guys. I'm up now. We have the IC choke installed, but everything else is the same. I'm going to aim a little bit to the right because we always forget this gun patterns to the left. Drop that down just a little bit. And here we go. You ready?
Yes, sir.
Very gentle recoil. 1332.
I'd let my 8-year-old shoot him.
It is just a 1 ounce load. It's not really double aught. It's 31.5 cal.
I mean, in all honesty, I feel like factory AA target loads probably have more recoil. Actually, I know they do. I mean, it's 1 ounce and 1/8 versus that 1 ounce there.
Right. You can't really blame him for not using 33 cal. It won't fit in the Flitecontrol stacked by 2s.
Right.
I don't even think 32 cal would, to be honest.
Let's go see how this one pattern.
Yep. Well, guys, the Flitecontrol wad so far, not doing the Flitecontrol thing. But we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Huge spread. In fact, I don't even want to count that. But I will. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 22 and a half. By,
37.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. 22 and a half by 25. That's worse than the cylinder bore. That was 17 by 17. Well, let's move on to the mod choke. That's all we can do, I guess. Alright, so we have the Nova, Benelli Nova, with a mod choke in it. 705 constriction. Let's see what it can do. Chrono.
It's empty.
Empty and the action's open.
It
And
is
he's not
empty.
ever in front of the gun.
Let's see what it does.
I think the mod will work, honestly.
I don't think none of them are going to work. You want to know the truth about it?
Could be right.
I have no hope in these. This is more one of them gimmick things in my mind anyways. Now the 10 gauge, we have seen them work, but...
Yeah. We've only ever shot these once before. I don't think we patterned them. But these aren't really doing what they're supposed to do, guys. So far.
Right.
By the way, this gun does also have a 28-inch barrel, so the velocity should be equal to what we got out of the partner pump.
Yes. Are you ready?
Yep. 1298. A little bit lower.
My Mosin kicks harder than these things. And it's just a 54R. It's a haul.
Well, we know why these aren't patterning well. The Flitecontrol wad, well, they didn't even put a Flitecontrol in that one. They put some 410 wad in it.
No, not really. This is the best pattern we have so far. And the little air brakes actually worked.
Yeah, turn it sideways. There you go. You can see those are opened up far more than the first two.
We found this wad, if you watch. It was laying right in
somewhere
there.
around in there.
Whereas the rest of them were.
Or over here.
And that is the best pattern so far.
Yeah. Still a little weird, but...
Yeah, but we actually got... Now it's a little closer anyways. But we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8... Oh, yeah?
9, way up here. That's a terrible, terrible flyer.
9, okay. And all in all, it looks like we have all 9s here. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Looks like an 18 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 18 by 16?
Excluding that flyer up there, yeah.
Yep. It slightly changed dimensions on the 17 by 17.
Guys, we've gotten better patterns than this with...
Cylinder bore.
Yeah, not even using a shot cup.
Yeah, conventionally loaded cylinder bore.
Well, not cylinder bore, but definitely IC for sure.
No.
It's weird. On to the full, I guess. Then we have extra full.
Guys, I like pudding.
Don't say it. Because I know what you're going to say.
Huh?
I know what you're going to say. Putting this beep where it don't belong.
Something like that.
Anyway, Back with the partner pump, full choke. It is a 698 diameter. Raise this up a lot. All right, you ready?
Yes, sir.
1327, dancing right around advertised velocity. I've been kicked harder by my son when he was 5 minutes old. It's a haul. So, the claim with the Flitecontrol is improved cylinder and mods the way to go. Am I just stupid? Have I imagined that? Because we're getting tighter and it's getting better, aside from the improved cylinder. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, we have 2 flyers. But the spread is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 8 by 6 right here with 2 flyers. I'm not going to count, measure those. But that's not terrible. I was aiming here, though. All the way over here. Let's see what the extra full has.
How do you do a rolling mic check?
I don't know. Stop, drop, and roll, and try to look at your mic at the same time.
Man, that is gross still.
Yeah.
Y'all see that in a video somewhere, I'm sure.
You might have already seen it, not sure.
Yeah, by this point. But alrighty, guys, the last one here. We've got a 680 Constriction, extra full. Still running these 9-pellet Flitecontrol. Velocity, I will have to give it to Federal. They've danced all within 1 or 2 FPS of advertised on box.
Yeah, literally.
That's pretty impressive. Now, if they just all pattern like advertised on box, that would be even more impressive. But let's see what happens.
Yep.
This one hits to the left, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I see the wad. It bounced
I did
for a
too.
second.
It went poing.
1307. What is that? 18 under claim? Yeah.
Yeah. It appears to be steel case head washed with brass and plastic colored red.
Is it?
Yep.
Huh. How's the recoil though?
Oh, I feel like my muzzleloader kicks harder. Non-existent, in other words, friends. If you feel like that kicks, you should probably put down firearms.
Yeah.
There's 8 and 9 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 and 9. 9th right there. Fresh wood.
Could be, yeah. Looks like fresh wood right there. I don't see any holes in the paper.
I don't either. So we got 8 and 9 on there, folks.
Is that a double right there? Nope.
No, it wasn't a double. But that looks like it's closer to our first pattern of improved cylinder.
Cylinder bore.
Cylinder bore. Was that what we started with?
Yeah, the cylinder bore was a little bit wider than that, but still.
And with this one, the little air brakes, that's all the farther they open in the pattern. It seems like whenever these things work like they're supposed to and they actually pull out about to there, from the recovered wads anyways, when they do that, that's when they pattern well. If the air brakes stay in, these back here really don't do nothing.
I don't know.
They stabilize it, I guess, but that's it. But all in all, the cylinder bore, what I said this looks like was a 17 by 17 roughly. This one might be half as tall as it, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
You were close.
16 by 10.
And the first one was a 17 by 7.
17 by 17.
Yeah, my bad.
Yeah. It's close. That's what I said. It looked like it's about as distributed about as wide as the control.
Yeah. So where these are high velocity, maybe they just by default don't pattern like the 1145 FPS ones do. We will have to test that in a future video. But you guys may be able to tell or not. These are obviously not double aught. They are a lot smaller.
Yeah, that looks like single aught.
It is single aught. It's not even true single aught. It's 31.5 cal.
Oh.
Anyway, we will test the 1145 FPS out version in a future video. These didn't pattern horrible.
I want to go up here to the house and load a conventional shell real quick.
Do it.
Just
do it. Why not?
I
might have one with me. I don't know.
Load one conventional just to show you that that may be a okay pattern, but for what all went into that load, that is a bad pattern.
Yeah, we can beat that easy.
Anybody can.
Should we give it a go in this video, or
we'll retouch on it? How's that sound? Whenever we do the 1145,
Yes.
we will load our own.
All right.
Would you guys want to see my own little double slug load? I finally found a way, I think. Now, it needs some more development research anyways, I guess. But I finally found a way to use 525s accurately. It just involves 2 of them.
It's true. But I guess we'll see you guys in the next one. This video didn't go quite as well as I wanted it to. But, again, not horrible.
Let's shoot some trash.
Okay.
Babbitt.
All right, guys. We'll see you in the next one. Cue outro.